Hello and welcome to this instalment of Talking Trim. I'm Jonathon Skinner and today we are looking at some fully trimmed front seats for the Austin Healey 104 and early 106 models. So this is applicable to, like I say, the 104s, which is the two-seater BM1s and BN2s. And then you've got the early 106s, so really only seen on the BN4s before chassis number around 68,959, I think. However, inconsistencies on the production line. I'm sure they got fitted to later cars. In fact, I know they have because I've seen examples of it. But basically, these are the earlier versions of the seats. They look very similar to sort of the later versions, apart from the kind of backrest elements, which are quite different. They use different seat hardware as well. I have got another video, several other videos showing all of these different elements, so please be sure to check those out. There'll be links in the description below. Be sure to check that out, as well as many other useful links. But for these particular ones, just thought I'd showcase them as they've come out lovely. We'd love trimming these seats. They are a pain. They're really tight fitting, especially the backrest squabs, as I'm sure you enthusiasts out there are aware. But we do them a certain way to keep to original spec, whilst also making sure that the results are pristine like this. So bear that in mind. Right, this particular set of seats has been done to OEM specifications, so it's been done leather faced, commonly referred to in the industry as leather. Leather faced was the original spec for a lot of Austin Healeys. Basically means that the majority of the seat is leather with elements in vinyl. Not to be confused with full leather, which we can also offer, where there is no vinyl on the seats, everything is leather. We can also offer full vinyl. So we effectively offer a 3-tier option on the seats. At one end of the scale you have full vinyl, other end of the scale you have full leather, and in the middle you have what we refer to as leather faced, which other people refer to as leather. So just bear that in mind. Hard to compare apples with apples sometimes due to the names that people give their kits, not to mention the quality and accuracy of patterns, but let's not get into that. Hopefully our results here speak for themselves with that element of things. So this particular kit, like I say, OEM spec, it's been done suede green, which was an original option for the Healeys. They obviously just refer to it as green. It's been done in grained leather where applicable. We can also offer smooth and Vomel. Vomel is the official Conley leather. Price on availability with that one, but grained and smooth, all our prices are on our website. Obviously, like I say, leather faced, so the backs here have obviously been done in vinyl, as well as the surround elements of the framework down there and the retainers. But yeah, this customer over in America wanted pristine job, so he has bought brand new frames. Absolutely everything's new. He didn't see the point in sending his frames over from the US due to shipping costs, when the aftermarket frames are readily available and fairly competitively priced. So just bear that in mind. More than happy to do it. So we've done all of the hard work for him, but obviously we can sell these parts semi-individually. So for example, seat covers, that's our day in day out, we're selling those all the time, shipping them all over the place. Seat foams, then things like the actual locating frames, base pans, backrest frames, etc., tacking strips, the whole shebang. We can do everything. So we've obviously done all of that, seat covers, etc. Then let's go over the bits and bobs for you. You obviously got the plywood bases, which was original for this era of the early style ones. They switched those to a metal pan on the later cars. Obviously got the molded foam there. That's the only hardware on that element there. It obviously sits in the locating frame, which again is that kind of deeper style one. The later ones went a lot thinner, not as wide. Then on the backrest, you've obviously got the framework, the foam, and then on the back of them here you can just about make out the indent there. That's where those hockey stick tacking panels go on. Obviously unique to this one here is the backrest comes round and extends down here round the mechanism there. So you had this element of hide 'em on the lower edge there with the chrome finishes. The hide 'em, it's literally in the name, it was there to hide them. as it hides the tacks on the inside there. And obviously we extend the piping as well. That's set for a bit of piping there that loops back round to give it a nice lovely finish. There's also foam on the back here. Up to you whether you foam that back panel. Originally they did use a bit of padding, sort of felt. We do supply pre-cut foam kits if you want it for the backing there. Completely up to you. Some people like it, some people don't. It does make the job slightly harder because you're adding that bit of thickness, but down to you on how original you want to go. Just to refer to a book, this is obviously the earlier style. You can see the piping comes all the way down here. You can see the hide-em there, etc. So done to the exact original specs. Worth noting on that as well, and do refer to this other video, we have the border exactly correct in terms of the size. A lot of other companies out there, including a couple of the major Heeley suppliers in the world, do not have that border correct. They have it a lot narrower. They also make their seat covers, the backrest covers especially, bigger, which makes the job of trimming a lot easier, not going to lie. But you do not get a finish like this where it's absolutely pulled tight and rigid. Very easy for you to fit their seat covers, but then you end up with all sorts of bagginess. They really do not look that great, grand scheme of things. So you have to be aware that these are hard fitting seats to trim. We're more than happy to help you or your independent trimmer on the best ways of doing it. People will always say, oh, they're too tight, they're not going to fit. They will. You just have to know the tricks of the trade, and you end up with superior results if you do that. So just bear that in mind. They are not easy. They are made tight by design. We basically do it to make sure that they are trimmed the correct way. We don't like shortcuts here. We don't believe in them. These aren't meant to be easy, so just bear that in mind. Obviously the easy way out is to let us do all the hard work for you, but of course we do not mind helping both you or your professional trimmer work out the best way of fitting our kits if you want. But please do check out that other video, because it really does show the differences, and it shows how close to original spec ours are in terms of that measurement, and it just shows the level of detail that we work to. But yeah, I think I've kind of covered that. I just wanted to kind of showcase them because they do look lovely and pristine. Genuine tuck and roll pleats, everything matching up as it should, even down to the detail of our surround here, which is obviously just vinyl on here, but you always make sure that the join is on the inside edge, i.e. the edge of the gearbox, because you just won't see it when it's in the car, whereas a lot of people either do it in two pieces or they don't really think about these details and they'll put it on the outside here, which of course when the door's open you're going to see it slightly. It's all these little details that we take into account when we do bits and bobs, and of course these are the things that we're happy to advise everyone on if they're doing the trimming work themselves. But yeah, so you can see, a lovely job. Hopefully you found that useful. Like I say, please remember to look in the description below for links on where to buy all of our products, all the individual items, as well as fully trimmed seats, and useful links to other areas of our website where we have a whole catalogue of information about how we do the things in our business. We are very, very pedantic and proud about the way we make our kits, so be sure to check that out. Thanks for tuning in. Please remember to like, subscribe and share with other classic car enthusiasts, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.